Hi Joep, welcome to Private Kitchen. We're very happy that you're with us, and I would like to talk a bit about. I'm curious about your own ambitions for your future. You've been here now for 3 years in LA, and you have established. You got your green cards together with your wife. You have already kind of a full-time practice. What are your ambitions? And also, in addition, how do you want to achieve these ambitions? Do you have any ideas about that?
Yeah. I feel like since I started my business in the Netherlands, I'm still climbing the ladder. In the Netherlands, I sometimes get hired as the main composer of a film. Here, that will take some more years. I'm sure about that, and I don't even mind. I'm really trying to get jobs like an additional composer, jobs like the trailer music for bigger movies. I'm very lucky that I can already do those kind of things. Co-composing, I do a lot of. I've done a couple of pitches with a Dutch co-composer that lives here, Bert Seelen. We pitched on a couple of projects and almost got a big TV show. So that would be a great job to step there, to go write stuff, and just make sure you keep busy. And eventually, my goal is to only write film music, to only be working as a composer for film and TV, because TV nowadays is, in my opinion, almost the same as writing for film on a creative level. So I'm really just trying to get every job I can within the market and try to climb that ladder.
And with TV, you're also talking about the streaming channels like HBO,
yes.
Amazon.
Yes,
Disney.
and Amazon, Hulu, Flix, of course. There's so much content being created, and so much great stuff out there. And sometimes, to be honest, if I'm having a lazy night at the couch in front of the TV, sometimes I don't even want to watch a film. I want to watch a TV show instead of a film, because the quality is so good.
Yeah. One of the Dutchmen in LA, Vijay Weerpoot, you probably know him, of course. Has an agent. Is this something that is important in building up a career, that you have an agent, or can you do it yourself? How does it work?
For now, I've done it myself. I had a couple of pitches that came in through an agent, and if I would have won that pitch, they would have signed me. So I do not officially have an agent, but I do get work in through them. I think in the beginning it's not really important to have an agent, but if I maybe land a very interesting project, if I get in touch with the director or producer and they ask me to work on a certain show or movie, that's also a very good moment for me to pick up the phone and call an agent and say, I have this job coming in, I want you to negotiate it. Because there are so many composers over here that want an agent, and agents get so many emails of requests of composers looking for representation. It's not really, they need something to work with. So in the beginning you can definitely just try yourself, but be in touch with them now and then, but don't push them.
Is it also happening, what I've known about the American film industry, that you, as a composer also, you get kind of typecasted. So you're, as you already expressed in other interviews, you're really doing lots of orchestral stuff. And probably you have developed throughout the years your own style. Do you feel you get typecasted, or do you still feel that you're... Is it also the way you want to go, the direction you want to go and to stay in and to develop more and more? And how do you feel about this sort of thing, this sort of typecasting, being typecasted as a composer?
I don't experience that much in film music. I do in the trailer music. I get asked for just orchestral projects. Sometimes they do have overlap. I do a lot of big band stuff as well, and like Incredibles, but some other jobs as well. But for film, I'm not typecasted yet. And I'm happy, because I really like, that's one of the reasons I wanted to get into film music, because you can do so many styles. And but luckily, in combination with orchestra, you can also combine a lot of genres with orchestra. But I'm not really typecasted yet.
Would you mind being typecasted? Because I can imagine you develop, even if you don't know yourself, you develop a certain style of your own, and maybe also working for a certain type of films or certain type of trailers that people keep asking you back for the same type of trailers and film. Would it become a problem for you, or don't you mind?
If it's for film and if it's a film genre that I really like working with, I wouldn't mind. I'm actually thinking more about what kind of film I would be typecasted for than what kind of music. And preferably, I would really want to work on drama films or maybe historical drama. I love combining orchestra with ethnic instruments or with periodic instruments. That's something I would never be bored with, I think. So if I would be typecasted in that genre, I wouldn't mind. But I can also imagine that if you're only being asked for comedies, that eventually it will start being boring.
Yeah, yeah, I can also imagine that.
Yeah.
Comedy number 24.
Yeah.
Okay, many thanks for this type of information, very insightful. And for the audience, if you want to know more about Joep Sporck and his work in LA, have a look at privatekitchen.nl for the other videos with you. Thanks!